Sorry, we won't talk about a certain someone. Yeah, don't you dare. Hey.
Right, hello everyone.
Anyway.
Oreos included.
Yeah, you'll never know what we were talking about. Anyway, hello guys, and welcome to the Mexican Grand Prix.
Stop.
We are 3 rounds to go with this massive mammoth season. I am always here joined by Taz, apart from when he wasn't there for Singapore. Hashtag bring back Flat. But how are you, Taz?
Oh great. Since you just said hashtag bring back Matt, do you not want me here or?
Hashtag underlay Grand Prix.
I can leave.
Oh, I'll ring Flat.
I'll leave before Divbot wakes up. Come on, Divbot.
Big Divbot. Oh, we need to change it. Anyway, we are here at the Mexican Grand Prix. Obviously, we've got 14 drivers today as you're joining us in qualifying 2. Obviously, we didn't have enough people. We've got 14 people here today. A good array of people. We've got the return of Bradford. Obviously, with season fatigue kicking in now, we're getting towards the end of the season. I think people are just sort of given up, particularly Chalupa. But anyway, here at Mexico, obviously the prominent factor of this is the stadium section and the ridiculously long straight here.
Yeah, I think
one of the longest straights.
Yeah, one of the longest straights, and it also sucks on this track because not only, for example, in the race, if someone gets DRS on you on the straight, they'll get past you. But the detection zone for this next DRS zone here, as I'm running board with Legend, is literally at the end. At the end of that first straight, so they'll get DRS again. So it's very hard to overtake. So if you just didn't overtake them basically into turn 1, you're not going to get back past them again because the other car's got DRS again for the second DRS straight. It just does not. It doesn't add it very. Doesn't make it good for good racing. Let's just say that. And
well, they messed up. They should have it in between the
exactly.
chicane.
It's not a very fun track, in my opinion. It's very tricky. It's very precise. Time penalties are going to be the deciding factor here. Believe it or not, much like Kota, but I think a bit worse personally.
Much like pretty much every track on the calendar, apart from probably Monaco.
Yeah, exactly. It's I think a lot of these guys will be happy to get this over and done with. As I think Legend now is going to be first to do a lap or second. Second.
No, it's Halo 4.
Nice lap,
Legend.
19th.
I've no idea.
Yeah, no idea if that's good or not. We haven't really done much practice. Rux is next, who's just absolutely.
It's my style. My style goes the line and gets 15.8. Next it'll be Rokshan.
Rux is not good lap. He completely ruined the final sector.
Next is.
Really?
Oh, we may as well point out what Alfie's doing. Alfie obviously wrapped up the championship in America last year. Obviously, Chalupa pretty much threw in the towel. I think it's fair to say, just sort of wasn't enjoying himself after Russia and threw in the towel. But so that gave Alfie an easy run in to Alki. He's an Alki. An easy run in into the championship. Obviously, the championship is pretty much wrapped up with Ferrari winning it, but obviously Alfie, due to that wrap it up, has decided to start at the back of the grid for the remaining 3 races, which means people will get some different pole positions, hopefully. Although my money is on Nicholas, I'm afraid, so.
Although, P-Benz has shown quite a lot of pace as well in Q1. Stuart at top Q1. Yeah. Although, actually, worth noting, he is on the mediums. As is Grinking, as is P-Benz, and as is Bradford. So.
The bank. No, anyway, but hopefully having this massive long straight will enable P-Benz to be a bit more aggressive with his overtaking, because we've said in the past 2 races he's probably blown his chances of victory by not being as aggressive on Alfie. We've said this from the start, having this absolutely mammoth long straight, you'd like to think he's got a pretty good chance of getting past Alfie. Depending on what he does. So we've got Loki now coming around. Obviously, has Loki had a podium yet this season?
Oh,
Don't think so.
hey, that'll be. Give me a minute. I'll find that out.
I haven't updated the statistics, I'm afraid, guys. So I won't be able to
Yeah,
check
good
them
point.
now.
I haven't done it either, actually.
Yeah. Me and Taz bad. We need to get.
Yeah, we
well,
are.
to be fair,
We are.
it's okay to be fair
We're
because 5 Crown hasn't done the
fatiguing as well,
results.
please.
No, it's okay. 5 Crown hasn't done the results, so
Yeah, so we
hashtag-
can just do what we want. Yeah.
hashtag 5.
Yeah,
5
Loki's
bomb.
not a podium this season. He's had 2 fourth places at
Vietnam.
Australia and Bahrain.
I swear he had one at Vietnam.
Nope.
Did he not?
Nope.
Anyway, here comes Bonge, obviously. The guy who led from the... Oh, he's all over the place. Oh, dear. Or F. Big F for Bonge. Anyway, Bonge obviously was the first race winner at Australia.
Yep.
And
Rux,
he fell off
P3.
Ruction. Ooh. He do be vabbing in the Ritz cut. Sorry, Rux. Ruction soundboard. I don't know what the strategy is for this track, but considering that a lot of people on the mediums, is it medium hard? Or?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm very sure you can This is probably one of the tracks that we least go on in this game.
I very rarely see people do Mexico. Hello, Platt.
Hello.
Platt, we do not mention what was said in admin chat. We do keep this quiet. And you, Taz. Oh, Ruction gets out of the way of Stewart. Obviously, I'd love to see Stewart get a win. This is probably his best chance now, with 3 races to go. Would you like to see Stewart win, Taz?
Of course I would. He deserves it. The amount of second places he's had it's a given really where he's got to do it. He's got to get there.
Oh, he invalidates. I'm pretty certain he's second in the championship now.
Nicholas is not far from him.
Yeah, but I think he's over.
He's catchable.
We'll see. Stewart obviously is in that battle for second in the championship. Mr. Consistency with the podiums. I don't think he's, other than DNFs, I don't think he's actually finished any lower than, I think, 8th or
Nope.
7th possibly.
7th, I think it is.
I think he's had the same amount of podiums as Nicholas, maybe even more. Anyway, the men are in danger, obviously. Green King, Hugoncella, Bonge, and Apollo. Says Funky.
Yep, so Stewart, even though it's not updated on Kota 5, updated standings, Nicholas is a little bit of a way away from Stewart, but he is a catchable gap with only 3 rounds to go, so he does need to keep an eye out. And he's obviously not too far from Chalupa, just has to get some points. Constructors, it's not over. Ferrari are relatively clear of McLaren. But of course, McLaren just needs some strong results really. But there's no McLaren here today, so I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure with a good result for Bradford and Alfie, I think they would have cemented it this round if they do very well.
Cement or Pabenkin?
Pabenkin. Who got all that?
Obviously, guys, you've obviously probably been along watching this season for quite a while. Obviously, we had a lot of viewers all through the season. This has probably been the best viewership we've had for a season.
Yes, yeah.
It's for Division 2 easily.
I mean, Devon's not woken up yet, so I don't really...
No, he's a sleepy bastard.
Come on, Devon.
Anyway, guys, put in the comments who do you think is going to be in contention, because obviously we've got the awards to do. So we've got some awards. So while Q2 is going on, because a lot of people are in the pits, obviously Nicholas is on a hot lap, I'm just going to read out while we're here what awards we have got out. So we've got Race of the Season for Division 2, we've got Driver of the Season, we've got Driver of the Season, we've got Best Moment of the Season, we've got Surprise of the Season, and these are combined with D1 and D2. We've got Overtake of the Season and Battle of the Season, and then we've got Most Improved Driver, and that'll be throughout the season. And that isn't combined, that's one for each one. So guys, if you feel like you've got to put your nominations in, obviously you've been watching most of the races, put your nominations in of who you think should be a contender for Driver, Race of the Season, what race was stuck out to you particularly. There's a few that spring to my mind, but I'd like to see your opinion. Obviously we want to include you as well. Obviously they will be voted by you, obviously, so it's all up to you, but obviously they will be private voting. And the voting will be announced on a live stream. think we'll get quite a few of the admins in and have almost like an award show, almost live stream. Would you say, Taz?
Yep, I think that's the plan. After 3 more races to go, we could have some new new awards in these final few races. We might have a best overtake that might be given. We might have a best race. We've got Brazil left. Yeah, Brazil always runs some good races.
Yeah, well, we've still got some races, but I want to get some people in just so we can.
Bonge's voting.
Bonge's
voting stuff. Yeah.
Drive. I won't reveal that we've got some nominations for Division 2, obviously. I won't go into detail of them, but for stuff like Drive of the Season was a good contender. Like, who did the best drive? Obviously, Bonge said himself at Vietnam. I can think of a few, but I won't say too many. I think the ones that spring to mind for me are Alfie at Austria, probably. I don't know about you. Alfie at Austria was a quality race.
Teddy at Monaco.
Teddy at Monaco was a quality performance. What was the other one? Oh, of course, Lord Taddo.
Taddo at Monza.
His P5. Yeah. Taddo at Monza. Lord Taddo, mate, shit out like absolute the size of his bollocks there to not even get a penalty and just take P5 in the dead. Just absolute, just like, mate. All hail Sir Taddo. Lord Taddo, sorry.
Come on, Divbot. We're 11 minutes into the stream. He's not awake.
This is poor from Divbot.
Divbot he's in difficult town today. As Nicholas has only gone.
Anyway,
Nicholas has only gone 2 times before the legend. And I don't know what the difference is between the softs and the mediums, but Stuart in P5.
Lucas says fraud of the season, Mr. Taddo. No, we do not talk about Taddo is not a fraud.
No. Retract that statement.
No. You don't get P5 with no penalties by mistake. Anyway, no one's really out on track, but the ones who are in trouble are Bonge, who is on still. Is that his best? No,
Bonge is on an out lap, but his last lap he did do a 16 point something, which would have put him in the top 10, but he invalidated like on the final corner. So he's unfortunately got a lap on board right now. Apollo was out on the track. Apollo was out on the track, but did invalidate as well. He should be heading out quite soon. And Green King is also invalidated when he's going out on track. Other than that, I would say Bradford's out on track right now on a flying lap. Purple sector 1. Everyone else is in pits. Hey, Divbot!
We need to check the spectator cameras. Like we've always said, we've got to check the spectator cameras. I don't know about you, but obviously we've spectated every race together apart from Singapore. What race would you say has the best spectator cameras?
Spectator cameras? Japan was really good. I like the spectator cameras at Japan.
Japan's pretty good. I did this one with Platt and I sort of went on a bit too much about it. Singapore's spectator things are gorgeous.
Are they?
Mainly because it's at night, but they have like this helicopter shot which goes over the town. And it just, as Bradford does go fastest.
Nice lap.
They have this like spectator like it was almost like a helicopter shot that goes straight over the track, and it follows the cars all the way down the track. Absolutely beautiful. Hungary's a decent one, I think. Hungary isn't actually too bad.
No, Hungary's alright. Good point.
I'm trying to think of any others. Guys, while we're obviously just getting through...
Bahrain's quite good with spectator cameras.
Oh, Bonge was a bit slippy there, just going onto the DRS straight. He well held it, but he needs to be a 1:18.1, but then that is relying on the fact that Green King and Apollo don't set a lap. So to be probably ultimately safe, he's going to have to be a 57 set by P-Vents.
Apollo is not going to be able to do a lap. So Apollo will be starting on the back row with Alfie.
Yeah, and here comes Bonge round in the final corner now, and he does go P10. That is probably not safe.
Taddo hasn't left the pits either, so Taddo is out. So it's just Green King.
So everyone else is safe. It is literally just Green King.
Yeah, can he burst Bonge out? That's literally it.
Well, Loki might have to go out as well, but...
No, Loki's fine.
Yeah, Loki's no, he isn't, because if Bonge improves, unless Bonge is bailed...
Bonge has bailed.
Okay, Loki's fine.
Hello, Halo. Hey.
Hey, Halo.
Hey, Halo.
Halo, as you've done a few races this season, I'll ask, what is your opinions on the award ceremony we've got at the end of the season? Is there any ideas you've got for race of the season, drive of the season, driver of the season, sort of best moment of the season? If you get me, just put your your ideas in. As Green King is a bit all over the place.
He's being very cautious. Just does not want to invalidate.
We'll see what he is on the splits. Well, we obviously won't know if he's up by anything. He's at a 56.2.
Nearly get clean.
This lovely stadium section.
Here goes, it's a valid lap, and he's going to be Bonge. And it
16.4
does.
to beat, and he gets 7th, and Bonge is out.
Bonge
He
is
tried to
out.
go out on the mediums, and it's let him down,
He
and
does
Bonge
get,
is
he
out.
does get fresh tyre choice, so
I'd rather track position than fresh tyre choice when you've got Alfie behind him. But anyway, those are the people who are out. Bonge, Tado, Alfie, and
Halo, vote for me. Yeah.
what?
For
Driving
everything.
the season at Austria.
Just for
yeah.
everything.
Excuse me. But there we go, guys. There are your drivers out. We've got
Butler's
Bonge,
dying. Don't we just
Mr. Tado, Alfie, and Apollo. No, it's fine.
Alright.
Top of the timesheets was Bradford.
Yeah, Bradford, good lap from Bradford there, making his return. It's been a few races since we've seen him. Really good lap there, 14.4.
Three drivers are starting.
14.4 is practically what I've done in time trial, so he's got a lot of pace. I'm kind of frightened how quick that is. Legend.
Not enough practice, Bonge, I say.
Legend and Halo as well, looking really good. Stuart looking good on the mediums. Fastest medium runner.
Yep. 3 people start on the mediums. P-Bence, Loki, and... oh, I don't know, who's the other one? Stuart. And P-Bence.
Yeah. Where was P-Bence out? That run 9th.
9th.
Yeah,
Because he was
they're
on
all
the
going to be
mediums.
starting on the mediums for the race. I think it's the simple one stop, if I'm correct. I don't know if the race is dry or not. Softs are dreadful. Ah,
Oh.
okay, that's news to me.
Anyway, 'cause this game just doesn't stick the telemetry or your settings on. We're going to have to stick them back on. But anyway, the first man out is MyStyle, the German. Obviously, we've got 3 Germans on the grid here, really.
That's
which is
true,
quite
yeah.
impressive.
Yes, do that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, follow us on Twitch. That's all the self-advertising for today. Only 6 viewers. Mexico is just not fun for anyone.
I mean, I think
there's
they
so
were
many
worried
people on that
after the
back straight.
USA Snores Fest.
There's so many people on that back straight.
Oh my god. It's going to be like the actual Grand Prix.
You reckon?
Yeah. But anyway, we're on board with MyStyle, going through the final lap. Do you want to do a hot lap with MyStyle?
Yeah. Why not? Where is he? Oh, not at the bottom in 9. Right. Anyway, my style. I don't really know. I can't really commentate much because it's just a long straight DRS. Very long straight.
Speed!
Keep going straight, though. Don't go left to right. Just keep going straight. Just keep going. And then very hard braking zone. Brake at the 150. Well, start with 150 board. It's a 3rd gear. You can cut these 2 corners a little bit. Keep it in 3rd gear. Don't extend too much on the exit if you did. I'll go to Legend. As Legend coming down to turn 1. You've seen before, but actually goes down to the 3rd. Got the quick left and the quick right. You can jump over the curbs a fair bit. As Legend
doesn't invalidate.
invalidate. Anyway, open the DRS here. 2nd DRS with a little straight here. Into another heavy braking zone, right just off the 100-meter board. Hit the left-hander perfectly. Drop it down to 2nd gear. Cut that. Oh my god, almost got that corner. Then you've got probably my favourite corner on this track, a double right-hander here. Just keep it in, drop it down to 2nd and put it in 3rd. Very nice corner. Now, the hard part of this track, the S's, you've got the quick left, the quick right, keep it in 6th gear normally through here. Maybe up to 7th if you want as you go through the right and the left, easy to invalidate. Legend almost spins it. That's the end of sector 2 split. And then sector 3, we've got a hard braking, 3rd gear, right corner, down into the hairpin stadium section. Legend keeps it in 3rd gear, interestingly. Takes a quick little kick to the right, down to the final corner, which he drags all the way around to the straight. And he does a 14.9, pretty much an identical lap that he did in
There is Pabanka.
Q2. Yep, P-Banks immediately beats that by 6 attempts.
Here's Loki. This is a good lap from Loki. Or not.
Nicholas, 15-1, that's quicker than my time trial. Here comes Rux.
14-1.
Rux has done some good pace today. Is he... Oh, I thought he was doing bad, I didn't. Okay, he had some good pace.
Well, I'm just going to say Bodge. By the way, I may as well point this out. If you're only doing 1 hour to 2 hour practice, no wonder you're not probably. If you were doing more practice before, here comes Stuart, one of the favourites for the race. He goes second fastest, 14.3. I was just saying Bonge, it's just due to the fact you just need to practice more. Like, I'm nowhere near the pace I was at the start of the season, so I don't put the practice in anymore. It's all about practice, unfortunately.
You just need to. What I like to do is put on as my style.
Styles
Oh, goes
fastest.
first. 14 dead. Good lad. Who's next? I think Stuart went third as well. I didn't notice that.
Maybe Ruction.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruction's all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, he is everywhere.
You
Yeah,
do be
Bonge.
slatted in the Ritz.
Yeah, Bonge. I was about to say. What as a little tip to help you, as Rux has got that out of that. What I like to do is, if I'm not quick at a track, I like to stick on. It's going to be very controversial this, but I like to go onto time trial and stick on a rival ghost. Like, for example, one of your mates, one of your friends who's like half a second quicker than you, or a few times quicker than you, or Zydrad. And then literally, I know it's very distracting by seeing how far ahead they are, but then you also get to learn where you are slow, where you're quick, where you're slow, where you can gain the time. And after a while, you will eventually get quicker because you'll start following that ghost's line. And then when eventually you're confident enough, you can turn the ghost off.
I'd just also say just watch Veloci James's fucking hot lap videos. They're pretty good.
No, I don't even watch them.
Well, that's what I did at the start to get good.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Watching Veloci.
Never even watched him.
Oh, you're right.
Who's next? Bradford. He was quite quick earlier, so he might be a contender for P1. Hello.
Hello. Alfie's just got to have a good start. If he doesn't have a good start, he's probably not going to do well. But that's how it helped him in Japan. I'll honestly cry if Alfie nicks Stuart's win, as Bradford's got the engine glitch for me, so we'll go.
A bit of a... I was interrupted. I had to deal with it quickly.
You drunk a stout?
Yeah.
Being with the R12.
Yeah. You have to find time to trials double practice. Well, maybe that's where you're going wrong. That's what I use quite often.
Jesus Christ, Taz, don't put him down. That's where you're going wrong, you shit, mate.
Nothing changes in time trial, it seems pointless.
Oh, it does. It makes you learn the track.
Bradford, only 5th.
No, I do time trial. It helps me learn the track more. Personally. And it's easy to restart and just learn the track.
Exactly.
And know where the limits are.
We've got Stuart on the lap right now. Legends on the lap. He's up by... He's up by 4 temps.
4 temp. Only won't put him up anywhere on the grid.
No, he needs to. He just needs a good final sector. Halo's up as well. Halo's up by.
Looks very nice in the...
Halo's actually down on his lap, just. Yeah, Legend's been quite quick this weekend so far. Yeah, 5th.
And he improves his time, but stays in 6th.
Halo next.
Stuart, you're invalid, you prick. Halo was 0.002 down
He
and
improves.
improved by a tenth again. Not enough.
No, there's a big gap from 6th to 7th. Roxas just starting his lap as well.
My Stars also started his lap as well.
See if my star improves.
He's already 10th up. Oof. Oof.
Wow, there's just going to be a 13. That will be insane. I can't even do that. I think you say you're going to be able to place it. No, no, no. He is just under a tenth. It'll be always a bit wide in that corner. Oh yeah. He's still going? No, he's not. I think he messed it up. Then jump in the pits quickly. Nicholas is on a lap, or out lap, sorry.
Stewart's invalidated.
Again. Stewart.
Don't know if he's got enough fuel to go to the end though.
Quebec is next, I believe. 2 minutes left on the clock.
He is a 10th up on his personal best. Oh, he's gone very wide. Doesn't invalidate, luckily.
No, but that's it for his lap.
Oh, lap's gone.
Completely ruined his momentum.
Lap's gone.
It's gone.
What's Stewart doing? Is Stewart gonna... Oh, here comes Stewart. We'll go on board with Stewart. Stewart is starting his lap now. This is do or die for Stewart. He needs to get pole here, although to be fair, on this track, starting third isn't the worst thing in the world with the slipstream.
It's all dependent on how good your start is.
Yeah.
You got that huge, I think it's the longest run down to turn 1 on the calendar.
He is through the S section. Very nice from Stewart, actually. And then down the DRS straight. Second DRS straight of 2 or 3 on this track. We'll see where he is up on the splits. He is 900, sorry, up on his personal best. Oh, that was lovely through the double right. Through this S section, you've got to cut the left-hander and then try not to invalidate. It's almost replica of the S sections in USA and Silverstone. But here we go, he's taken them absolutely beautifully. He's a 10th up on his personal best. I bet this will be frustrating for him that his tyres will probably have gone off. He went a bit deep there. Tricky. We'll see if he improves. Nicholas is beatable. He's at the bouncy curbs. Round in the final corner now. Here he comes to the line. He's going for a push on it, so he might improve. He does, but not enough. But maybe that will solidify him getting a...
Very close.
Is he going to go for another? Well, he's got enough fuel to go for another.
I think he is.
I don't think he's got enough ERS.
Nicholas going through the sector 2 split now, and he is a tenth and a half down. I think he's going to improve. This is a mega fun
and he's
sector.
locked the front right up. And Stewart's round.
Oh, he
really
spun it.
those tyres.
Oh, Nicholas is round.
And Nicholas's round is round.
Oh, they're all
As
spinning
everyone
it.
is starting their outlap. Now, I think these guys who started their outlap aren't going to make it. 3, 2, 1.
No,
No,
Nicholas
they're
hasn't
not.
made it. Nicholas was
And Nicholas has been
disqualified.
disqualified because, oh no. That means he'll start.
10th.
Yeah, 10th.
Oh,
Green.
come on, game. Come on,
Green
game.
King's on his lap. Oh, and Green King's all over the place. Green King's in the wall.
Us doesn't improve. Green King is going to go into the pits. Yep.
We'll stay on board with P-Bets now. The only one who's realistically can knock my start
Legends
off
on a lap.
position.
As is Loki.
P-Bets is not up on the splits.
It will be P-Bent's first on the line.
Stewart is just behind him, but I don't think Stewart will have another lap in him.
No. Oh.
And P-Bent's on! P-Bent's
They're all
on!
spinning it. They're all spinning it through that corner. Who's next? It's
Here
Legend.
comes Loki. Loki's 9 tenths up on his personal best.
Oh my god. It's Legend next.
Here comes Loki, round in the final corner now. This could put him up the grid really tight to the line. And
Fourth
Loki goes
for Loki.
4th fastest for Loki.
Here comes Legend.
Here comes Legend. What can Legend do?
Improves
to
Look how
5th.
close it is. Oh, poor Bradford.
Let's go. Let's go, Loki.
Well done,
Up in
Loki.
P4. That's a great time from Loki, but he will be starting on the mediums, which
just-
could cost him at the start.
I know. That's really close at the end. Look, good luck from Loki.
Styles got.
Where
I
that
have
came
to
from.
admit as well, if you look at it, out of the top 4, apart from My Style, they all started on the mediums,
Oh, okay.
which means
What,
My Style
even
should,
Loki?
in theory, have a really good start. Yeah, Loki
Oh,
got through
okay.
in 10th
Yeah, well,
on the mediums.
it's a shame
Get
for
in there,
Nicholas,
Lewis.
man. That sucks for him.
Hey, 14 views. We've gone up now, but there it is, guys. Qualifying 3, My Style. If it's not one German, it's another. My Style gets his first pole position in the league, and it was by a good 2.5. I think there was more time in there from everyone. Obviously, Nicholas as the big shock of the thing, disqualifying after having a spin, which is a bit of shaft from the game, which probably wrecks his chances of getting a victory unless he gets through the field very quickly. But, yep, obviously the My Style will be on pole, and he's the only one on softs, with the Stuart, P-Bents, and Loki all starting on the mediums. But that also means,
Right on My Style.
but I have to say, look how close it is between
Tops.
3rd to 6th.
Yep. Third and sixth are within, barely, less than a tenth. Very, very close. Stuart's only just like that. Stuart's only just ahead of that as well, so it's going to be very, very close in the mid pack.
I think Stuart had more time in there, but he just couldn't get a lap down.
That was a dry race
Anyway,
as well.
it's a dry race. I don't think I've ever seen a wet race in Mexico.
I have.
But the question is, what is the running going to be like into turn 1? If the mediums don't get good starts, Style could be safe, because obviously I think honestly the worst place to start in Mexico is on pole.
Who's someone that has bad starts like normally or good starts?
Nicholas has bad
That's
starts.
because he's. I mean, you don't know. He's on mediums again, I think, isn't he?
No.
He's on the softs.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Who says Dylan Hunter? I don't know who that
Josh.
guy is.
Get to know Lewis. Go on, Alfie.
Go on, TRC Alfie.
He's already won the championship. Doesn't have to go on at all. He's already done it. But he's starting at the back. Alfie
I
is,
love
so we'll see if he goes from 14th. No, yeah, 14th to first.
It'd be 13th, I think, because Apollo didn't get a lap in.
Yeah, good point. What do you reckon then? Top 3 predictions?
Well, I'm going to say Alfie will get 1, because every time I've not said Alfie will win, he's won.
You reckon
So
Alfie's
I'm
going to
gonna
win?
go Alfie's going to win.
Oh my god.
Style 2nd, Stuart 3rd.
Ooh.
I should be P11. No, Bond, you should be P11. Yes.
Are you not
Why?
P11? No, it's 14th.
Bond is 14th.
Okay, so Alfie's already 12th.
Right.
That's weird. I reckon P1 is going to be My Style, P2 is going to be P-Bents.
Why is Bond 14th though? I don't know why
I
Bond
don't-
is 14th.
I don't know.
Bond, game foreshadowing where I spend. Bond, how did you retire? Did you cross the line or did you retire in the pits? Like after the time? Because that's the only
Game
glitch I can think
foreshadowing.
of.
Don't be like that, Bunch.
To be fair, you could avoid the big incidents. We'll see who's starting on the... Guys, who do you think is going to get your prediction, by the way? We'll check who's on the tyres. So, Style is on... What is the strat round? I have no
Bunch is on
idea.
the hards. Interesting.
He's a hard boy. Hard boy. I set a lap, came back into the pit. I don't know, maybe that's it, possibly, I don't
Yeah,
know.
so Style is on the softs and you've got Stuart, P-Bents and Lucky who will be slower on the start.
Fire 5, what's the strat for Mexico?
Then you got obviously 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Yeah, I'm starting on the mediums, so it'll take a little while to warm up, and I don't think they'll have as good as a start. Then you've got a whole group of soft runners behind, so Legend, Bradford, Halo, Lux, Rinking and Nicholas all going to be barreling into turn 1 against those guys in the
Soft,
mediums.
medium, soft.
2 stop, is it?
Oh, I like that. I love a two-stop, I love a two-stop. The problem I have with these new tyre, having the fact that you have 3 tyre compounds, is just there's a one-stop all the time. To be honest. So it's nice to see a two-stop. It provides a good strategy. I think we need to actually remove the 3 tyre compound and just give us 1, because it's always just a 1 stop. It's like a soft hard, medium hard, or something like that.
Dylan Hunter,
But anyway,
absolutely loving Alfie.
Maybe the medium runners are going medium hards. Possibly. Is medium hards quicker 5? Because I know it isn't at... Anyway, here we go. 1 light, 2 light, 3 light, 4 lights, 5 lights. Oh, Tano got a drive through for a John stop. You bloody idiot,
He
Tano.
stopped
But
as
anyway,
well, so he's actually lost out.
as Stewart has been swamped by Peter
there's
at
a
the start,
huge...
it's still my
It's going to be a crash
but
if they're not careful.
The great Grand of Train. Oh, Alfie didn't hit the back of Ruction, but it's still
Loki's
my
on the
Star
track
leading
on
from
the left.
Oh my
Legends had a
God,
good
carnage.
start. Oh my God, he's at Bradford and the Towers are very close. Alfie's already up to 9th. No calamities in zone 1. Nicholas dives it on Bradford.
No.
Nicholas dives on Bradford. Bradford's still on this right side of Nicholas. Nicholas keeps it. Oh,
Bradford's got to be careful.
and let's just...
Oh, he's gone very deep.
Yeah, he's going to let his teammate through maybe. He's going to fight
Oh,
it.
I don't...
No, he lets his teammate
well,
through.
we let him by. Oh, and he's gone very
Oh,
wide.
Bradford,
He's all
what
over the
damage.
place, Bradford.
Oh, Rux's round. Oh, a good
Yellow
qualifier
flag
for
is
Rux.
2. Bradford's already picked up a penalty
Oh,
for a
Jesus,
pull
that
here.
one.
No.
Oh,
But
no.
Style has absolutely steamrolled away. He's 1.6 already ahead, and Legend is going to want to. There is the strat the game suggests. Medium, soft, medium. The game suggests.
Oh, this is really 2 of the penalties, and it's only allowed 1.
Anyway, is Legend going to have a go at P-Bent? Obviously, Legend is on the soft, so he's going to want to get on the limit, and they're weaving from side to side.
Yeah, P-Bent's
And
defends.
Legend is
Legend just
alongside
gonna-
P-Bent.
Here's fights for it.
Shane P-Bent isn't this aggressive when he fights with Alfie, as Apollo is up to 7th as he dives down the inside.
Alfie's
of
down to 12. Alfie's made a mistake.
He has.
Oh no, it's just timing.
No, he's not. It's the timing glitch. Alfie's up to 6th. No, 8th.
There he goes. Oh, timings are really putting it off.
Yeah, he's
Go on.
up to 8th.
Oh, timing, stop it. I believe they're all sorting out apart from Tado.
Tano's leading! Tano's
Tano!
leading! Get in there, Tano! Get in there, Tano. But anyway, Stahl has got a commanding lead in this track. He is absolutely flying from Legend. Obviously, Legend is up to 2nd, obviously.
All
It will sort
the
out. So
runners
once Tano goes
up
through
together.
sector 1, there we go.
There's Halo. Nicholas is all over the back of Halo as well. Nicholas is thinking about it. No, he backs out the last minute. He might go through the stadium section. He doesn't.
I think Alfie's going to struggle to get past this time, as Bradford has made a mistake and Green King is hanging it around the
Yeah,
outside
Bradford's
of him.
just gone backwards. He's had a good start.
Stahl sets another fast
Here comes
lap.
Nicholas.
And Legend, I have to say, Legend is pulling away from P-Bents as well, but the DRS has been enabled this lap. I don't think you're allowed to use it
Here
on this
comes
lap.
Nicholas.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Oh, Stewart has DRS, but isn't using it.
Oh,
Unless it's a
Halo,
game glitch,
Halo
so
on
people-
Loki.
Yeah, I think it's a DRS glitch. They don't actually have DRS even if the game says it.
No.
But there is
Ooh.
Halo hangs it around the outside of his teammate.
It's going to be good for Nicholas.
And Stewart will have DRS this time, will he? Or the game's just glitching because Halo isn't using it. Neva's Loki and Neva's Nicholas. Nicholas is all over the back of Loki. Oh, Nicholas nearly lost it. The rear went from him there. I think Alfie's going to have a hard day at the office today. I think it's not the easiest track to overtake in a DRS train. I don't know about you.
No, exactly.
Chaz.
No, it is quite a difficult
So
track to
unless
overtake
mistake-
in the DRS train. I mean, who's leading it right now? Legend's leading it right now. I mean, oh no, Halo is really good. Halo's fallen out of that second window. And Stewart, he ideally needs to catch that back up. Otherwise, it's going to be a sitting
Stewart's
duck.
gone very deep. Stewart's had a mistake. Stewart's had a mare. Oh, Stewart's really cooked the rears of his tyres. He's out of DRS range as well, so he's going to be vulnerable to Halo. P-Bents will have DRS on Legend, but doesn't use ERS. Legend's used a lot of ERS.
Yeah,
The
look
light
at that.
only
Look,
flashes when
Nicholas
it's
is
under 10.
close to Loki. You just can't get him because Loki's got DRS. It's just going to be the train effect, really. So it's going to be a bit more harder for
Oh, Legend blocks
Nicholas
very...
and Alfie to actually make the move stick, unless, of course, one of these
I'll
guys
have
make a mistake.
P-Beds needs to be more aggressive on Legend. I'm sorry,
Oh.
I say this all the
Nicholas
time.
on-
P-Beds is downfall.
Nicholas on Loki fights for
Loki
it.
still hangs it there. Oh, and they're still back. They touch wheels.
Dude, it's still.
Loki does give room.
Oh, tight contact.
Oh, hello.
Alfie sees the
Alfie
opportunity.
takes 7th, but Nicholas is not.
Alfie saw the opportunity then and went for it. Loki's now out of that second window by a fair amount, so I think he's going to be in a lot of trouble when it comes down to that back straight.
Halo picks the penalty.
That's also
Starless
thrown Apollo and
away,
Green
by
King
the
into
way.
this. And Bradford.
Alfie gets past Loki now.
That's good for Loki, it means he can just slipstream back past again. Oh, Nicholas is there. Nicholas going for a move in the.
I think Nicholas is a bit.
Getting
I think
impatient.
Nicholas is getting frustrated behind Loki.
He is.
I don't know if Loki just let Alfie by. If that's the case, I don't. As Loki is really getting quite defensive on.
P-Bents on Legend.
Nicholas is going to be in the slipstream of Loki. He's really going to have to send it up the inside on this lap corner. Really, Loki really defending the inside
P-Bents
line.
on Legend. Legend always loses it. P-Bents makes a move stick around the outside in turn 1.
Loki is really trying to keep Nicholas behind, which I don't see how he just conceded the position to Alfie.
Oh, they're
As
all
Halo and
battling
Stuart,
now.
Halo and Stuart are side by side as well. Halo's going to try and hang it around the outside. Stuart
slight
goes
contact.
in a bit deep.
Alfie keeps
Nicholas
it.
is
Alfie keeps it
surely-
ahead of Loki. Nicholas is still stuck behind Loki.
Nicholas has got to get past Loki. Loki
Oh my god.
must be
P-Bents
frustrated.
and Legend, not a good place to go side by side, guys.
And that is luring Stuart back in. Meanwhile, MyStyle is flying away, and Legend has lost a lot of ground somewhere. Legend,
You got
what's
damaged?
going on with Legend?
No. Oh, something's. He's. I don't know what's happened to him. He's just pulled off.
He's fallen to 11th,
His controller might have died or something.
but the AI took control and just put him in the wall. Bizarre incident there for Legend.
Yeah,
but
he
there
was
we
all
go.
the way up in
Alfie is
second,
now
and now he's dropped miles back in 12th place.
Alfie is now up to 5th, and he is behind.
The
Halo,
Legend
and it
hits
looks
as well. What's happened to him?
And
Did he get a puncture? Surely not.
be amazed. Alfie's gone and sent it up the inside of Stuart. A double overtake at Mexico.
Good move from Alfie, all the way up into P3.
Nicholas and Loki are still side by side. Oh, I'd be getting frustrated if I was Nicholas now with Loki, considering it looked like he very much let Alfie by.
Drinking's there as
Now
well
Nicholas-
as Apollo and Bradford. Yeah, Roxas pit as well back there. They should all be both putting on the hards. Legend does, but should put on the mediums. Yeah, it's getting very dicey this battle. It's all kind of queuing behind Loki as Loki makes a mistake.
And that releases
Oh,
Nicholas.
yeah,
But
he's-
Nicholas, the
oh.
damage might have already been done.
Apollo gets the penalty
Apollo had
for
to
avoiding
avoid.
Loki there, but Loki
Apollo had
falls.
to avoid.
Loki makes one mistake and drops 3 positions.
But that is good for Nicholas. Nicholas now can finally get a wiggle on. But I think possibly the damage might be already done.
Possibly not, the undercut's quite strong.
As Nicholas does set the fastest lap of the race.
Alfie does it on
Alfie,
mediums.
sorry.
It's Johnson and DRS on P-Bents. He has got relatively low ERS. 17
P-Bents
viewers,
puts
guys. Thank you very much.
Hopefully P-Bents puts up a good fight. P-Bents is all over. Not a bit sloppy there through the sections.
I think Alfie's just going to sit behind until the end of the lap at the next straight.
Unless P-Bents not lets him by, but
Halo is behind Stuart still. Nicholas is catching these two. Briefing is doing relatively well at 7th as well. Apollo sitting pretty in 8th. Loki has dropped to 9th. Bradford's trying to make a recovery drive again after his mare of lap 1. He's up in 10th and picked up another penalty and pushing Loki through the S's. Oh,
yeah, Alfie is saving.
Bonschmidt did off them
Yeah,
points.
I did see.
Not on the
Alfie
mediums.
is just trying. Alfie's trying to make. He's not going to pass him. He's waiting for the DRS strain. P-Bents, to be fair to him, does have a lot of ERS to burn, so he can pull away, which he does use a fair bit of, which he rightly should be doing.
Right,
and
they're
he
going to
is
battle
already
now.
no, he's not using his ERS. But I don't think Alfie's gaining enough to have a lunge.
Halo has got none.
No,
Stuart's got very
he's
little.
not close enough. He's had a look up the inside, possibly. No, he thinks not of it.
He's going to get a good toe down this second DRS straight.
Logan's down to 10th. Him and Bradford are side by side. Bradford slams the door on Loki. Halo is still right behind Stewart. Tado's got past Ruction.
I think something's happened with those two that lost a lot of time.
They're both committed.
Mm.
And Tado obviously had his drive. Alfie is still not got past P-Benz, and that is allowing MyStyle to pull further and further away. He's done brilliantly, MyStyle, has to be said. P-Benz has really got to use his ERS now to pull away from Alfie.
Nicholas is caught up within a second of Halo and Stewart.
He's got to try and keep him behind, because if he doesn't keep him behind, he's in trouble. And he does use his ERS again. So does Alfie this time.
Here they go.
I think Alfie's got a lot closer than I've seen him. Nicholas does pit. P-Benz defends way too early.
And the thing is as well, Alfie's not going to get DRS down this next straight, so that's unfortunately the frustrating thing about Mexico. Alfie almost loses it.
He's not, and he will have the DRS to get away, but P-Benz can keep with him.
The DRS zones around here is so unfair.
P-Benz, if P-Benz can keep with him, he can get past him.
Loki's also dropped behind Bradford and down to 9th. Nicholas put on the medium, by the way. Mediums, by the way, so I'm guessing he's doing soft, medium, soft. Those mediums will not go the distance, definitely not.
Alfie almost nearly has pulled the gap away. P-Benz should have the DRS.
They didn't want to go to the end, you know.
I think that's a bad call.
It is a bad call. I don't understand what happened to him. It's a bit of a weird incident. He's also got 100% ERS.
Is he an AI?
I don't think, no, he's not, because he's definitely not. I'm watching him now and he's definitely not in AI.
As Apollo pits. He should be able to just 5.
Yeah, P-Benz outside the DRS of Alfie. Alfie's taking chunks out of MyStyle on those worn softs. Rux is already being lapped. Pushing Ruction. Apollo pits as you stay and come out just behind Bond. Oh, Bond has actually made a note today. We got the undercut. What do you mean 5? He shouldn't be able to pit. Who do you mean, like Legend or Legend or
shouldn't
the
be able to
medium
get to the
runners?
end on the hards, I think he means.
Oh, let's cut that corner. Yes, bust. What's that mean? Yeah, MyStyle needs to pit this lap. He does.
Dear.
Oh no. And he gets the
Well,
advice
that's
on the
elite
speeding.
That's every advantage he had gone.
Yeah.
As Halo behind him just pits. He puts on another set of softs.
Oh, he's going to do the soft medium, I imagine then. Halo's going to be very quick in the second spin.
He's got a prior. Where's Nicholas? I think Nicholas might be pretty close to
MyStyle
jumping
done it
Halo
well.
here.
MyStyle put on the softs. Whilst in next pit, MyStyle has a 5-second penalty that he has to serve.
So Nicholas does jump quite a few people.
The undercut.
And picks up a penalty in the
Apparently
process.
you're new.
No idea.
You know what you did? Oh, okay.
No idea. No idea.
Bradford put on the softs as well. Halo put on the mediums, interestingly. So Halo's going soft, medium, soft. No, U5. Mystar obviously effective race leader right now, but as he passes that corner, he gets a 5-second penalty. He's got to serve at the end of his next stop because I imagine he's going to stop around lap 22.
P-Benz pits.
Oh, that's very early on the mediums. 19 viewers, guys. Thank you very much. We're going to reach a big.
On a set of soft tyres.
We're going to reach a big 20. Ding.
I think we'll see Alfie pick pretty close behind.
There you go. Reach 20.
Hey, the big 20 bomb.
Big 20 bomb.
As Nicholas gets past P-Benz.
Oh, he does.
Shows how much Loki was holding him out behind.
Exactly. I reckon Loki's going to go for the one stop, if I'm honest. I think Loki's going to try and stretch those mediums to around about lap. Actually, oh no, because we've got a soft only go like 8 or 9 laps, so it's going to have to stretch those mediums to a good lap 25, which is going to be quite difficult. Oh, P-Benz is already going for on Nicholas. What's up? Ooh, bit dicey there.
Nicholas didn't even flinch.
Bradford, Green King.
Held his line.
Radford goes down the inside, look at his punch. Quite all fine for P8 there, as Bond is just ahead. Last time gets past Loki. Loki's... Hits him? No?
Oh, Bradford's been beautiful through the S section, obviously on the superior tyre.
Overtake, Bond defends, tries to. They both lock up.
Very deep.
They both locked up. 22 viewers. Personal best. Oh my god, Bond's going to go around the outside and gets... Wow. Oh my god, Bradford might get taking a brilliant move at the moment. Green King's right there as well.
Green King. Here we go down the straight. I think Bradford's
Apollo's going to get
the DRS. Green King.
Apollo's going to get eaten down. Bond's going to eat himself down the straight.
I think Bond just got DRS. No, he hasn't.
Nope.
Neither does Bradford.
Here comes Apollo. That's got very dicey there. Bradford almost made an absolutely insane move on Bond, but then loses the rear, and somehow Green King came out on top of all of that. As they all settle back into their positions again, as Bradford is hitting Bond. Oh, and loses the rear. Yeah, Nicholas got passed by P-Benz as well, by the look of it. P-Benz needs to start to gain on Mystar as much as he can. Mystar sets the provisional, fastest lap of the race. Oh my god, Nicholas is struggling on the mediums, he's losing the rear quite a lot. Bradford and Bond just still going at it. Well, this should be quite an easy move for Bradford. With the DRS assistance. I don't know, look at that, Bond is in overtake, there he is. Bond's still got the fuel light on. Oh, Bradford goes for it. They both lock up again. It's a really good battle so far. Yeah, they're both on low ERS. They're both they're going to struggle. Oh, Sponge locks up. Bradford's going to go for the cutback. Does he get it? Not really got the overlap.
Alfie pits.
Is he going to put on a set of mediums, or is he going to put on a set of softs?
Softs. Stewart pits behind him.
Oh my god, as Bond and Bradford are making contact. They're still side by side.
Stewart puts on the hards.
Whoa, Stewart's going to the end. Oh, as Bradford makes the move stick around the outside of the hairpin. I think Stewart's made the wrong move.
Strat, and here are all the places. Mystar obviously retains the lead.
Stewart's going to fall quite far back. Look at this. Green King's going to get him. Stewart's also going to have a tough time getting them hard warmed up.
But he doesn't need to pit again. Like
no, he
that's
doesn't.
The thing.
what he needs to do really is stay in the DRS of these guys and also
P-Benz has jumped Alfie.
not get a penalty. Yeah, he has.
I've just clocked. And Style, even with his 5 seconds,
He's
will be
still-
ahead
yeah.
as long as he maintains the gap.
It's going to be very interesting at the end, isn't it? That's twice as interesting in chat.
Well, the thing is, Style will have to go onto the mediums.
Yeah, so I'll have to go on the mediums.
I
Alfie,
think Style's in trouble.
Alfie won't.
If he didn't have-
P-Benz will have to go on the mediums. So,
P-Benz won't have to.
Alfie and P-Benz.
P-Benz won't have to because he started on the mediums.
Nicholas will go on the softs. Hitler will go on the softs. Greenking will go on the softs. Stewart won't have to pit, so I think Stewart's going to be the one to watch here. Just depends how quick his pace is on the hards.
I'll have to see, but
It's just a train right now. Look at this Green King all the way back. As Bradford has
P-Benz,
dropped the bomb.
P-Benz, go for the move, please.
He does.
He does. Oh my God, he
It
hits him.
almost crashes.
Oh, hello.
Look how
Alice
close
side
it
by
is.
side. Alfie goes very late. But he will have DRS in the next straight.
Alfie Road
P-Benz,
High School.
man,
Ah, okay,
why?
that makes sense. Understand now.
P-Benz, why did you use your overtake earlier?
thought it was a bit weird.
You had him in the palm there.
It's fine.
P-Benz, man,
He did battle him though. Here comes Stewart on Green King. The Green King defends. Stewart makes a. Oh, they almost make contact.
That was a bit
That was a bit
dangerous
naughty.
there. Oh, and Bradford's hit the back of Green King.
Yeah, Bradford. Oh, Bradford's going to be there to pick up the pieces. Green King goes wide.
And look, P-Benz, man. I'm not sad. I'm just disappointed. It's
You're not
just like,
sad, just
come on.
disappointed.
He had the opportunity to go for it. And he just decided to use him as a toe. Go for the move. We've said this every.
He's out of
last three
the
races.
second window already. He's made that mistake.
We said this
Oh,
every
Bradford and
time.
Green King.
We say this all the time with P-Benz.
Bradford with a really good
God.
route so far this race. I'm pretty impressed with Bradford's comeback.
Yeah.
Hello,
it's
my
just-
road from the register. Nice. Blue Razor.
P-Benz
Hello,
is
he's
so
you as well.
frustrating. He squanders so many races from not going for the move. Like, how do you leave it so late to make your mind up and go, yes, I'm going. It's the longest straight. That's other than Baku and maybe China.
Maybe China, yeah. My style's being caught quite quickly as well by Alfie. My style fight with a lot of softs.
My style's in big trouble, to be honest.
He is, yeah. Alfie's in one of those modes again where his pace is just untouchable. Bradford's now got Stewart in his sights. Bradford has just been making moves this race, hasn't he?
P-Benz puts a penalty.
We've got what? Stewart, Bradford, King, Bonge, Apollo, all near each other. Loki pitted as well, by the way.
Bradford gets past Stewart. Stewart, I doubt Stewart will battle him too hard. But
Oh, he
Stewart,
is,
remember,
he
will
is.
have the DRS. Well, he will have the DRS on the next straight. He just needs to keep exchanging places and not lose too much time.
Oh god, Lucas. Not ridden it out. Oh, Stewart's actually going to go for the move. Is he an overtake? And opens DRS. Bradford's going to struggle here. He's got no ERS himself.
Neither Stewart really, and Stewart does make the move down. This is good for Stewart, just using them as a toe and exchanging places. He's not losing too much time. He's just, as long as he doesn't battle battle Bradford too hard. It's Bradford who loses more time than Stewart.
Oh. Very aggressive defending here. They've got Halo right in front as well. Oh my god, Alfie's within a second and a half already of my style. And P-Benz is catching as well. Bradford losing the rear everywhere through the exit of that corner. Apollo's dropped off the back of this train a little bit. But everyone's got penalties right now apart from Loki and Alfie. So if there's a late race safety car, primarily Loki is going to gain so many positions
Yeah.
just by keeping it clean. Yeah, they call up to
Oh, Talu's in the wall.
Shadows in the wall. because Bradford is going to get past Stewart, or he's got more ERS. He's going to get him by the end of the straight. Look how quick he's catching him. He's going to go for a dive. He is.
That's brave.
He is very brave. Locking up. Green King is right in holding this as well. Bond tricks of a penalty. Here comes Bradford on Stewart to DRS.
It's alright for Stewart, he didn't lose too much time, he just had to switch out the line. As long as Stewart just keep using the DRS with Bradford, him and Bradford can just keep exchanging positions all he likes.
Here comes Green
He
King.
uses that DRS as a massive toe. Oh, Stewart's gone very wide.
Oh no.
Stewart.
Oh, he's lost a lot of time.
What's going on?
Also, bring to attention, Alfie, back of my style.
Yeah.
And we'll get.
What's going on here?
Oh.
Stewart's AI controlled again. I'm almost certain he has to be. Look, what the hell's
He's
going
slowing
on?
down.
This happened with Legend. This happened with Legend.
That's very weird.
Has Stewart left the session?
No. And Pitts.
Yeah, this happened with Legend. The incident happened with Legend and Pitt.
Retires.
And Stewart retires. What?
I'm confused. That was a really good battle going on there. Yeah, Alfie got ahead of my style as well, without us noticing.
I'm just gonna add Stewart and see what he says.
Retires and leaves. That's weird.
That's not Stewart.
Oh. Legend's pitted again.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened here. Ruction's spun. Sorry, Alfie, we've completely missed that you've got past style, but more important things at hand. What happened to Stewart? Because all it was Green King lightly tapped him. There was no reason to...
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, Bond is on all over the back of Green King now.
I've never seen that. Both
No,
drivers...
neither have I.
But it's not AI, new, but the same thing happened to Legend though, so I don't know.
Oh, Bond. Oh, he's not happy with Green King about his braking points. My style pits, and he's going to come out right in this train, which is not going to be good for him. He might actually. Can I load? He might get him. No. Bond and Green King have an almighty battle. Bond's going to get him here. Oh, he's got the run. He's going to go around the outside. Around the outside. Locks up. Really locks up. And Green King gets to move back over again. I was just watching this battle, like, I was hoping he'd close crash, I think. He eventually needs to hit this up, I think. Bradford should hit as well, 9 up holding the start, yeah, he went to pits, as I say. And I think Bradford's going to pit as well, and he doesn't. Where's P-Ben's going to drop to? Who's going to drop?
Bonge pits.
Bonge pits? Oh, I'm not surprised.
That's got to be for set mediums.
Yeah, and not set mediums. Because he's already went on the soft, on the hard, so he can just go on a tyre. P-Ben's is going to come out just ahead of my style with the 5-second penalty. Look at that. That's the battle for position now then. Yeah, Mr. Tallow P1, it's just a screen glitching again, yeah. No 5, not in your dream, well. It's just, it's real. Yeah, Loki's catching up to this as well. Loki Sorry, slow, and P-Vents now behind Apollo. This is going to really, like, bunch them up. Was Apollo almost hits the back of P-Vents, so Star hits the back of P-Vents nearly. P-Vents almost hits Apollo. Apollo pits. Apollo, you there?
Someone's gone, it's Bond, yeah. No worries, I'm just here, there was nothing to really record, I was leaving you to do it. Bond just made a mistake.
P-Vents.
Don't think he's broken his front lane.
Bond made a mistake. Star gets past P-Vents. Bradford pitted and Apollo pitted. Has he got off front wing?
Bond has, yeah.
Yeah. He has made a mistake, yeah, because you guys got an out in front of him by a fair margin. P-Vents on my style. Oh, it's still going side by side. Oh, P-Vents is a terrible line. Really bad. My style's off the track.
I'd let him by, I would.
Oh, he does. He does. Fair play for P-Vents. Yeah, all this is doing now, though, is unfortunately allowing Alfie to cruise away.
Alfie's miles ahead anyway.
Unless, of course, Green King, Halo, or Nicholas could somehow stretch the mediums another 12 laps, but I doubt that. Oh, it's Nicholas almost bins it at that final corner again. Halo's been quite quiet in third as well. P-Vents is in the up style here. And he's
I do love a true stop race, I have to say.
same. Oh, who's gone?
Bond has gone again.
Like, damage. Oh, P-Vents on my style.
Bonge.
No, do it on-
Bonge. No, I don't mind him retiring, just don't do it,
on the track.
like, yeah.
Oh, Rux gets past Talo for P12. Poor Bonge. He was having
There's a
a
late...
really good race with it was it Green King and Bradford. Like the pace is there and the race cars are there as well. Just the consistency, just letting him down at the moment. Yeah, Bonge just retiring the bits. Unlucky Bonge, he's on second retirement. How many penalties have Loki and Warning Stars looking at Alfie got? Alfie's got one.
Halo's got 12 seconds worth. Apollo's got 24 seconds worth of
God.
penalties.
Loki has 2, Alfie has 1. Because P-Vents on Green Kings, but Green King shouldn't be fighting this too hard. He is, he's an overtake. P-Vents going to try. P-Vents going to try around the outside. Good move, very good move. And he's going to get DRS as well. I think if Alfie pits, he might come out. He's not going to get ahead of Nicholas, is he?
No.
No.
But Nicholas still has to pit as well.
And Alfie pits, just to say it. You had a good race though, Bond. You had a good race.
Nicholas pits at the same time as Alfie. As does Halo.
Yep, Alfie should retain the lead. Yeah, by absolutely miles, and there's no penalties as well, so Alfie is the race to lose really now.
Well, he's on the softs as
Proving,
well, so it's only
he's proving why once again he is champion.
champion.
Head up, Bonge. Head up. Marcel drinking now. Marcel actually lost a lot of time compared to the P-Vents. I'm kind of I'm wondering what Loki's going to do. Is he going to put on another set of another set of softs? I wonder.
Yeah, he will.
Nicholas in P6. Technically, when Green King pits and Loki, he'll be at net P4. So his battle really is with My Style, who is 6 seconds ahead. We're all down to penalties. Oh no!
Green King and My Style have collided.
What happened? Who turned into who?
I don't know. I just caught it at the very end, and I just saw My Style smash into the wall.
Oh, My Style's got damage, definitely.
And Green King, as they both pit. Well, unless Green King
Oh,
is
but
planning on pitting
My Style's
already.
going to get in the pits. He does. Loki goes in the pits in front of him as well. Nicholas in P3 then. That's just ruined My Style's race.
Don't know what happened there. I didn't see. I didn't catch it.
I'm guessing
it was too
Marstyle went for a move behind Green King and
Well, he was on the outside.
he was on the
He was on
outside?
the outside.
Yeah, he was on the outside when I saw it, and Style put on the hards.
What?
Oh lord,
That's not a good idea.
has he not got any softs?
That's not, no, probably not.
He probably done it now.
Apollo was 24 seconds, yeah, you're right, Jesus. Apollo and Green King are
Oh, and Green King and Apollo, yeah, and Green King picks up a penalty.
24 seconds. They've not got some, where did you get them all from? They've got popped up on the screen on the bottom. Bradford's got 15, so Loki right now where he is set to get ahead of Green King, Apollo, Bradford and Halo. Loki's set for a 4th right now, which will be matching his personal best, I think. Yellow flag. That's Tado. Oh, Tado.
It's a weird place to spin.
Dropped it, I think, on traction. P-Bent, I'm pretty sure Alfie and P-Bent are quite solidified right now, as is Nicholas and Halo. I think that where to look right now is going to be Green King making his way up, and Loki as well. Got some of the legends really this race, ever since that weird
Well, you had that
incident at the start. Well, not really at the start, that white lap. What was that? That was to 5, 6. He's sort of just not really been there. Loki's got to be very cautious though, because if he wants to get a clean race point with no penalties. He's only got one warning in hand. Drinking it up gets onto Apollo and just is doing his fly away on them fresh softs. Yeah, he's got a big gap touch to Bradford. Gonna flag that Tado again. Yep. Gaps have all fizzled out now, haven't they?
Just a bit.
What do you reckon then? Driver of the day? It's gotta be Alfie, right?
Yellow flags on the pit straight, as unless it's Rush slowing down.
Yeah, blue flags. Rux is not a good day. He's he qualifying. I don't know what happened to him, he was just facing backwards on the opening lap, and that was his race, really. Loki's catching Apollo. It'll be interesting how much Apollo's going to fight for it with his catalogue of penalties. Bradford picks up another one. My style puts on 6-lap-old mediums. I don't think he's got any fresh softs, my style does. And he's now right behind P-Bens. He's unfortunate to turn. Oh, right in front of P-Bens, sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be Alpha, it's gonna be Loki next on Apollo. It's gonna be the next battle. Then I think, unless no, Bradford's catching Halo, is he? I think he's falling behind. It might be Nicholas and P-Benz because Nicholas is catching. But his softs might go off before we get there, so it's gonna be quite interesting by the end. But one thing for sure is that Alfie is pretty much won this race with brilliant strategy, and is now ended up 15 seconds ahead and growing.
Yeah.
P-Benz penalty. Let's see what the penalties are looking right now. So P-Benz and Nicholas on the same amount of penalties. Halo's got 12, Bradford's got 18, Green King has got 12, Apollo has got 20. Apollo's 1 penalty away from disqualification.
Gotta be careful.
He's got to be careful, yeah. Loki's dropped behind him as well. Richard's got 6, My Style's got 6, Lux has got 12, as he picks up another 1 there, and Tado has got 15.
Rux has crashed on the straight.
Oh, here comes Loki on Apollo, easy move. Oh, Loki just... It's weird, Loki just let off. Oh, he must have got and overtake.
Oh, because of the
Apollo, yeah, Apollo just gave it back
yeah,
up
the
there.
flags. My Style.
Gotta be careful, Apollo. Yeah, Loki right now is looking... So he might not actually... He might not get Halo now.
No, not at the moment.
Oh, it's Tado passes
Tado's up
Rux.
to I'll say Tado passes Rux, so if Apollo disqualifies, Tado doesn't get points.
Indeed.
While this race is fizzling out, I just need to go to the toilet.
We love to see it.
We love a Tado point.
Yellow flag. Who's gone? Is it Bradford? Bradford's gone. Bradford's on it. Has he got damage? I know Butler's not here to move the camera about, but Bradford has spun. And I don't think he's got damage, but Green King is there to pounce now, and he's got less penalties. Go on then guys, in chat, who do you think your driver of the day is currently? I think it's going to be kind of a no-brainer, but I'd like to see who you think. I mean, my vote's going to go to Alfie, obviously, considering he started 12th and now he's first. Yeah, Nicholas is catching P-Vents.
Hello.
Hello. Bradford spun.
I did see that just
Yeah,
as I
he's
got
spun
out.
now. He's got another penalty, which means Green King will easily jump him. That looks at Tado. Two ups into Tado. Tado drive of the day. Tado and Rux having a fight. Oh, Tado spins it in front of Rux. Rux is waiting for him. Tado is doing donuts.
Careful, P-Vents is coming.
No, it wasn't P-Vents, it was Nicholas. Nicholas is actually catching P-Vents right now, so... And everyone supports Tado. We want to see that Tado podium. And Rux has waited for him. They're both going to continue their battle for 11. Yeah, Nicholas is really pushing now to catch P-Vents. Green King is called Bradford. Yellow flag, it's a Haas. My Style. Poor My Style. He was winning, he was leading by like 6 seconds at the start of the race. He's going to retire. No. Not yet. Apollo!
And Apollo is disqualified. He's picked up too many penalties.
Oh, Tado point! Tado's in 10th.
For now.
For now, yep. Rinking and Bradford gonna have another battle this race. We already had one massive battle. Yeah, Nicholas has got to be careful here. Catching pits. Ultimate sportsmanship from Ruxton. Yeah. What do you reckon? Do you reckon Nicholas is going to get P-Bents?
No.
A late charge.
In 2 laps, he's got to go in 2.2 seconds and then pass it.
It's a late charge. We've got the same amount of penalties, I think, so it's got to be an overtake. There's Rux and Tado. Oh. Best buddies apparently this race. They're just waving to each other now. Just
The state of this.
just throwing happy meals at each other. Grey King's not close enough on Bradford. Nicholas is... Oh, he's made a mistake as well. Yeah, I think that's it for Nicholas. I don't think he's going to catch him up now. His stuff's going off. Alfie's already about to cross the line for his final lap. He's going to go flying lap, I think. Fastest lap. Not flying lap. Yeah, Nicholas has giving up his attack. Rinking has dropped to back of Bradford as well. I think these positions that they cross in, or not where they finish because there's tons of penalties. But I wonder when Loki's going to finish. I think he's going to get up to 5th. Do you reckon he's not going to get Halo, is he?
No. Unless Halo picks up another penalty.
Stuart and Jack do a big carrot.
Tado won't get penalty. Tado won't get 10 penalty. I think Ruxton's just toying with it because he's got less penalties than Tado. Anyway, Alfie's just crossed the line. Whoops. Alfie wins the race.
He does.
Look at how short this race is.
P-Bent's coming to the intersection.
It's another second place for P-Bents.
Yeah, another second exactly. Nicholas has the same amount of penalties.
No, Rux, no, Rux, no!
He's not slowing down, is he?
Oh, yes.
Is he slowing down
Oh,
after
yes.
Tado the point?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, Rux for sportsmanship of the year. Tado gets...
Unless he's taught.
Taylor gets a good 4th. How
No.
much are they going to drop Bradford
Green
and
King goes to
Green
5th.
King?
Green King goes to
Loki
5th. Here
should
comes
get them
Loki.
both. Yeah, Loki gets
he does.
5th. He's only 1.6 seconds
geez.
off for 4th. Did I get it?
I don't know. I think he did.
This is the part we wanted to see. On the left, yeah. Being disqualified for too many penalties is not the way you want to go. Until I get it, so I'll find out. One game. And I got it! Oh my god, Rux. Rux slowed down 6 seconds just so Tado can get the point.
Oh my god.
Oh, Rux. Right, you got time for some interviews quickly.
Do you want to? I'll invite them while you sort out.
I've already invited them.
You can round up the podium then.
Me? Oh god.
Yes. Not the podium. The
I'm not.
the final order.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Anyway, Alfie wins the race, starting P12 on the grid. In the end, quite a tame race at the start. It did sort of fizzle out in the last 10 laps or so, but Alfie wins anyway and gets fastest lap for 1:15.7. So, and a clean race point, so max points there, points there for Alfie. And I think with that as well, with Bradford's points as well, means they get the constructors. So Ferrari, I believe, are the constructors champions. To grow up the points, but I believe they are. P-Benz gets them another second place. Nicholas in P3 round off the podium. Then you got the two AlphaTauris of Halo and Loki in 4th and 5th, Green 6th, Practice 7th, Legend 8th, Mystyle at this point in 9th, and Mr. Sid Nando in P10 due to Rux slowing down and giving him the point.
Well, there we go.
Is everyone in?
Well, you check.
Yeah, everyone's in?
No.
Yeah, everyone's in.
No, we haven't got Nicholas. Right,
Oh.
don't break your mic in anger.
I mean, fine. Oh, Nicholas, come on. There we go.
Hey. There we go. Right, anyhow, make sure you've included all your audios, guys. I gather you have.
Yep.
Anyway, we're starting off with the grid for the Mexican... grid?
Grid.
The podium for the Mexican Grand Prix. We have quite a familiar podium we've seen all season. We've got Nicholas third, P-Benz second, and Alfie is in first place. Anyway, we're going to start off with Nicholas. Obviously had the disaster of disqualifying in qualifying, and then being stuck behind Loki was a bit of a disaster for you. What were your feelings about that race?
The qualifying was a bit unlucky. I didn't know that I lose my time. So yeah, I was expecting I will be disqualified, but yeah, and then of course like a bit of traffic problem. Yeah, just
Yeah, it looked like you lost a lot of time behind Loki, which
yeah, also behind Loki I lost quite a lot of time in the battle, but yeah, actually surprised with a podium, but I think it's only because my stat crashed or something. I don't really know.
And Stuart had an issue as well.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't tear the pace today, really. So, yeah, happy with the podium, especially since I think Stuart is the only one I can still beat in the championship. Or maybe Chalupa now,
Yeah.
because he basically left, I guess. Yeah, so, yeah, just happy with the podium, but not with the performance, really.
Okay. Anyway, well done though on P3. Anyway, moving on to what do you call him? P-Benz. Anyway, so in second place, and I think that's your third second in a row. I think so. Anyway, or at least, what was your views going into that race? Just too quick for anyone else, but I think it would have been a good battle between you and Mystyle had he not had his collision with Green King.
It was an okay race. I was on a wrong strategy because I didn't save it before the race, and I only realized it when I pitted early, and I thought it was over, but I'm surprised I'm on the podium, so I'm not disappointed at all.
That's good then.
everyone seemed surprised to be there. Alfie, are you surprised?
Sorry, I was not paying attention. Sorry.
Well, starting at the back again, getting through the pack again. Some moves there that were pretty good as well, but again, it seemed like you relied on a few mistakes from others, particularly what happened with Legend. I thought Legend would have been an absolute nightmare to pass for you because he was on faster tyres, but obviously he made his mistake and you had a pretty good run in really through the end of the race.
Well, I was nowhere near Legend when he made his spin. I just saw him on the side of the track going after the S's. So he was quite far down, so he could have stopped me from winning if I went onto the back of him and he just held me up. But yeah, like you said, good moves. The double O to take on the straight, but not exactly hard when you got the DRS and overtake. Yeah, apart from that, just good race.
Ah, well done. Anyway, guys, 2 rounds left to go. We are at Abu Dhabi will be the next one because we decided to switch it round, and Brazil will be the final race. 2 rounds to go, guys. Hopefully, someone can beat Alfie for the final race. Hopefully Alfie can't win both of them. But anyway, from me and Taz, it is goodbye.